Often, it looks like a zombie walk on any given day at any given public school. Mornings can be brutal for kids who are supposed to be alert and in class at 7:30 in the morning.
So when the schools start at 8 o'clock, and the normal clock for them is to wake up at that time, they're going to be sleep deprived an hour, 2 hours.
Dr. Gonzalo Diaz at the El Paso Sleep Center is convinced kids aren't getting enough sleep, and it's not necessarily their fault or their parents.
And actually something new in teenagers that we're trying to involve with the schools now.
Dr. Diaz is leading a study in the Canutillo School District. The study is focused on how students' sleep patterns, schedules, and school performance all connect.
Most people need 7 to 8 hours of sleep in adults. In kids, depends on the age, but they may need to sleep 10 hours.
Getting 10 hours is something Dr. Diaz says is nearly impossible to achieve the way school schedules are designed now.
Teenagers, we just find out that because of the changes in the hormones when they become a teenager, change the circadian rhythm, which means that they go to bed later and wake up later.
She was falling asleep during class. That was one of the signs that that's all like it's something that's going on with her.
Myrna Loera says lack of sleep was having extremely negative effects on her 5th grade child. Kimberly plays softball, is bright and active and engaging, but that wasn't always the case.
And even went through my mind, probably she has sleep apnea. I don't know. I heard about it, but I was all like, okay, I don't know, what is that?
In a few short weeks, after a sleep study that involved electromagnetic probes, headgear, and an overnight stay in a sleep center that looks like a resort, Myrna learned that Kimberly suffered from sleep apnea.
If they're sleep deprived 1 or 2 hours, they're not going to do well in school.
Whether it's by way of wacky school schedules or a sleeping disorder, not getting enough sleep can have both short and long-term devastating effects on students.
And actually, there was a study that came out where they changed the time they start school. Instead of 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, they start at 9 o'clock. Without any other change, the grades improved.
However, Diaz says there are many dynamics that complicate a shift in school times.
Actually, the government recommends to do that.
Why don't school districts do it?
It's not easy. I'm working with them, but they're very reluctant to change.
Tomorrow, we look at another segment of the Borderplex population that often struggles with sleep issues, the military community. KFOX 14 Carpe Diem.